Hi everyone, welcome into the new spring 2020 semester. My name is Dr. Diana Padilla and I will be your instructor for the course 5358 section 002. Um, the course is named Treatment of Children and Adolescents. So welcome. I'm hoping through this video that I can help you transition and ease your anxieties about this course and that we get to know each other a little bit better. So I'm going to be focusing in four main things for today. I will be briefly introducing myself. I will be discussing important aspects of the syllabus. I will then kind of guide us a little bit on how to effectively use our Canvas website or webpage. And then I'll be just giving a couple tips on how to do well in this course throughout the semester. So, as I said, my name is Diana. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, but have been living, I would say, most of my adult life in between New York City, Washington, D.C., and now the state of Texas. This is my second year at UTA School of Social Work. I'm an assistant professor here. I have focused my clinical practice and research on adolescent decision making and dating violence, specifically with Latino populations. So, what I do is I am interested in researching, hopefully, to develop interventions in the near future. What are the decision making factors that influence whether an adolescent decide to use or not use violent behaviors in their romantic relationships. And along with that, I've had a practice with children, adolescents, and family, mostly Latinos, but I have also worked with other ethnic and racial groups. Um, and I have mostly focused on uh, victims of violence or perpetrators of violence, whether they are adolescents or um, young adults, or whether it's in the context of the family. A little bit more personally, I would say I have three passions in my life that I like doing when I have free time as a way to care for myself and give myself a little bit of love. I love photography. I love traveling and I love taking care of plants. So I'm kind of a plant hoarder in a sense. And yes, those are my three main passions in life when I have money, have time, and I'm in need of some self care and love. Those are the things that I like to do to nurture and nourish myself. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little bit better through the introductory videos that I have asked for students to do during this introductory week session or session. And I'll be guiding through all those specifics in a minute. So let's start with important aspects of the syllabus. Generally speaking, you obviously are going to have a very detailed description of what are the objectives and what is this course about. So I'm not going to delve too much into that because you already have that in the syllabus. But I'm just going to say generally, this course is divided in two or three main areas, and you're going to see that that is the layout of the modules. We focus on diagnosis or assessment, diagnosing, and treatment. So those are the three main areas that we cover in this course. Obviously, the assessment, diagnosing, and treatment is going to be focused on mental health conditions that are mostly common in children and adolescents. So this course throughout the semester will be talking about different forms of assessing and engaging effectively with children and adolescents, how to diagnose different mental health conditions, and how to treat different mental health conditions. And the specifics, I'm going to let you read more about them in our syllabus. Important things about this course. Required textbooks, we have two. Please check in the syllabus to make sure that you have those books because we pretty much use them throughout the whole semester. Um, I apologize in advance if the library does not have them. Unfortunately, sometimes a professor orders textbooks, and it has happened to me that for some reasons, some semesters, the library is having issues with the delivery of those books. So I apologize if they don't have them. In any case, you can easily find them through our library, um, Amazon, or any other retailer, and I think you might be able to even find them a little bit more um, cheaper in that sense. So yes, make sure that you have read in the syllabus what are our required textbooks. We use two. One of them is the Painter and Scanapico textbook, and the other one is going to be the DSM-5. The DSM-5, you don't need to purchase it. You can access it, and I kind of gave the instructions of how to do that in the syllabus, in the required readings or required textbooks section, how to access it through the library. Some of you may have it in your own clinical practice, or maybe because you've had to purchase it for another course, but you don't need to purchase it for this course. You only need to purchase one textbook, which is the Painter and Scanapico textbook. So I highly recommend that you get it as soon as you can so that you can start making readings for next week. Other important aspects in terms of how how is it structured, and this is me getting a little bit into Canvas. So you're gonna see that our Canvas course is structured in modules. Our module for this week is the one that says getting started. That is really the module that I want you to focus on. And in there, you're gonna find the course overview, which is this video. I'm gonna link it in there. A little bit of a description about myself, course expectations, the two main assignments that we'll have for this course, and then I'm asking you to film yourself doing a brief introduction. So go check the course, the Getting Started module, which is the first kind of unofficial module, so that you can get familiarized with this course. I also want you to read the syllabus, which is going to be in the left tab or corner of your Canvas webpage. So I want you to get familiarized with the course before you go ahead and delve into more specific content. Obviously, this is an online course, and I think the benefit is that we can all go at the pace that we wish to go. So if you want to start delving in and going into the first module, by all means, you are able to do so. But I rather focus you on the getting started section for this week. Going to that also, I wanted to highlight each module, how I've tried to kind of organize it, keeping in mind that some students need a little bit more structure than other. This is a common feedback that I've gotten from students. If I can put a little bit more structured and maybe set some specific deadlines, even though it's a specific course. So I've adopted that recommendation from students. And what I do is I recommend you, or how I've envisioned this course, is that each week you do one module. Very similar to what you would do in a classroom setting. So you go to class once a week. So I'm kind of replicating the same online. I'm encouraging you to once a week complete each module, like module 1 next week, module 2 the following week, module 3 the other week. That way it doesn't pile up and you do not end up feeling overwhelmed with this course. And again, you can go as fast as you want, but in practice, I am expecting, or the basic expectation that I have is that you are able to at least complete one module a week, so that way you are caught up and that you do not get behind. And you'll see that for our midterm and finals examinations, there are obviously some content that you need to have covered by the time that you submit your midterm and final examination. So keep in mind that that's how I've generally structured the course, but you can go as fast as you want. In terms of exams and homework, so we really only have two main assignments. They're not really exams. One is our midterm, and the other one is our final assignment. They are both very practical assignments. It's not like reading comprehension or um, kind of making sure that you've read it. They are more application assignments. So usually how I organize the assignments is that I assigned or give a couple of case studies. This is for the midterm, and students are going to have to diagnose, assess, and I think for the midterm maybe come up with a brief treatment plan. And for the final exam is kind of organized a little bit different, but it follows that same logic. So these are more assignments to apply your